Hello everyone, and welcome back to the binding of waiting for my washing machine. Run number 16 with Eden. And one more hour until my washing machine is done. We have the D100 and a certain amount of health that we don't know how much it is. Bad tear rate. It's alright. It's not the worst, but not the best. And let's just give it a shot. Let's see what we can get. D100 is always fun. It means you just re-roll everything that you can get. Especially if you can get yourself a cool battery. If I had one heart and got hit by that big orange purple person there, then I would have died. So I'm a little scared. I don't know what my health is, and that's never really good on the first floor of an Eden run, because you don't know how safe you gotta be. Apparently, we had more than one heart. Oh boy, that's not what you want to see. Anyway, we have a battery over there, so we could reroll fairly safely, but I'd rather have at least found one more item, and maybe my boss room as well, so we can actually reroll a bit more than otherwise. Also, I'm using the D-pad to go through this room, because I was scared. Man, my tears are not very strong. I don't like how every enemy is pushing me either this run. It's not great, not amazing. But there we go. Let's see if we can find ourselves a cool red heart in here. We cannot pick up the red heart, so far we've only taken temporary health damage, so that's wonderful. I'm tempted to just go inside this boss room over here, actually, with the High Priestess card as well. Famine, that's not so bad. There you go. As I said, Famine's not so bad. With the High Priestess cards particularly. I'm a little bit scared to use the D-pad. I'm playing this on an Xbox 360 controller. I remember way back when I used the Xbox One controller, because it is more comfortable. And I think every single Xbox One controller I've owned, eventually the bumpers would break, so we're back to the old-fashioned terrible D-pad, but at least the controller keeps working. So, you know, it's give and take. It's give and take. So, what are you gonna do? Anyway, I hope we can find our item room somewhere in here. We have a solid 2 items to reroll right now, so if we can make that a third, that would be lovely. I hope we don't get another one of those weird item rooms where there's just nothing inside. That's another battery, so we can at least... we can pretty much make something happen here, as long as we survive our way to the item room. That's the only requirement, really. So I don't really know how these barrels interact with the meat cube. And I'm gonna be real with you, I'm a little scared. But most likely, it'll just do nothing. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Alright, sweet. Because I'm a little bit scared of death. For as far as... oh, I'm not at half a heart, because otherwise you'd pee in every room you enter. So actually, that's already pretty good knowledge. Like... if I was on half a heart right now, you'd see it. So, actually I'm not as frightened now that I have remembered that little tidbit. But up until that point, terrified the whole time. Just a big old mound of fear. And we're doing a little bit better now. Now if we could get a bomb and some tinted rocks, I can see the bomb already, so now we just need the tinted rocks, really. Really. And maybe our cool trinket could give us some more bombs too when we pick up a coin. All of those things would be lovely. But no. Unfortunately, it is not to be. So far, at least. That is a damage up. I think I'd rather have that than not a damage up. So I'm gonna reroll here, I think. Yeah. Oh, that also rerolls everything in the room, right? Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. I regret doing that, but oh well. It's not too bad. Alright, so this actually... it doesn't even look that bad. Like, Sacrificial Dagger has proven itself in the past, and I'm happy to keep using it, if I'm honest. Because it is usually quite effective. Here we go. Let's get rid of these jumpy boys. There we go. But at the same time, re-rolling is fun, so it's like, meh. Also, this is a big basement. I'm not gonna lie. Oh boy. I guess we could just check it. That's a 6. Alright, so that's another re-roll. But this one also re-rolls my item room. Do I care? Not that much. Alright, so now we have a bit of a slowdown, but we have very poisonous tears. That should have given us a red heart at least. So I think, if I'm correct, I should be able to pick up that half heart that's in that room in a sec. And that's a forget-me-not. Oh, also the another cool little detail is that the 6 also re-rolled away my D100, because that's how that item works. So, you know, perhaps we have not made the greatest choice there, but I'm willing to accept it and just move on with my life, as long as everyone else is. And a little tempted to just use the D100, or the forget-me-not actually now, because, I mean, why not? I mean, I'd preferably use it on the next floor so I can have a couple more devil deals, but I think it wouldn't be a terrible idea to start using that thing at some point. Don't think either of these are a luck up, but it is an extra coin, so that's not bad. Gonna get a whole lot of bombs with this trinket, so that's at least good. Though I think I do have to be careful that they're not gonna be like troll bombs, so that's one thing to look out for. I'm gonna check one place for my secret room and then leave, I think. Unfortunate. Let's actually just take these as well. There's really no reason not to. There we go. So now we have some health. We have a forget-me-not. We made this build slightly less interesting. And ready to go, really. Actually, let's just check out this one real quick. Yeah. If this could give us something, then I'm already pretty happy. I'm going until 15 coins. And it's gone. Look at that. An extra key. Wonderful. Onwards we go. Let's go see how much health we have, because I think we have at least like 2.5 hearts at this point. It's 3. There you go. Pretty good estimate. Not disappointed by that one at all. We got a whole bunch of poison, so that's kind of neat, I suppose. Well, actually more like one type of poison, and then also I think half of my tears deal like some amount of extra damage, so that's neat. Could you like bomb that tinted rock over there? Because it's right there. Yeah, that figures. I'll do it myself. I guess I have the bombs for it and the keys for it. Mr. Boom is not part of a transformation, and is it just a bomb? It deals 110 damage. I don't know how much a regular bomb does, but I'm guessing it's less than that. Because Mr. Boom's quite large. And in charge. Let's get this as well. Lovely. More health. If we can get one more heart, then we can guarantee ourselves a second devil deal item, so that would be neat. Might want to visit the shop for that one and not take damage anywhere on this floor. So far, the build is making that likely. Don't really need that much. Yet. Do I not need that? Maybe it would be a good one to get, but I don't like Little Chad in terms of its positioning, I suppose, because if you get Little Brimstone as your first follower, then it's real good because you can just aim it at everything and everything dies. But if you get it as your second follower, it's already a little bit more fiddly because it doesn't move around as well, and then you just get in this mess. It's no good. No bueno. So, let's, I'm just not gonna get it. I'm gonna forget about it entirely and get another cool soul heart there, because why not? We didn't have enough health yet on Basement 2. This is where the hardest part of the game takes place. Actually, it probably is. In a lot of cases, Basement 1 and 2 are probably some of the more dangerous places you visit, because if you have no idea how much health you have, you could just suddenly die. You could start with 1 heart and just get a bomb run into you, and that's that. That's the end of that run. Like, if that definitely could have happened this run if I started with less health, so all in all, I'm not too disappointed by the fact that we didn't die, but it's a spooky place. Basement is spooky. Gotta be very careful. That's lovely. That's a free curse room right there. Isn't that nice? Yeah, it is. Give me that pill. Pretty fly. No concerns. And I think... Ooh, that's not terrible to have in your pool. That's a bit worse. Let's just bomb that one out of the way. For a cool free troll bomb. Very good. Very nice. Let's leave. Let's see what our devil deal contains this day. Was there a reason I didn't pick up this pill? Yes. Let us see what boss is waiting for us. I'm guessing Monstro. It probably won't be another horseman again. That seems unlikely and also probably impossible. This is a weird room. I don't remember this one. Anytime you get into an actual room that you haven't visited before, and it's possible, because some rooms just don't show up, you know? And if you do 1,000 runs, you'll eventually see it once, and I don't know if this is one of those rooms, I'll be honest, but just, I don't remember it. Don't remember seeing anything like this at all, so it's, this is just a little bit of a neat little experience I'm having here. Other than the fact that these enemies just suck. Also, how did I walk through those poop? Is it because I'm smaller that I can walk through that? Oh, that's amazing. I mean, I'm guessing that's the reasoning, because I did become smaller because of that pill, so maybe I can fit through stuff? Would be neat. That's mine now. And please give me money. Thank you. That's mine too. I needed both of those. Having a lot of cheap store items never hurt. If I can get another scapular, we can just redo the whole thing we did the last run. That would be exciting. Doing the same run over and over is probably the most fun you can do. Oh. That's why Isaac streaks are eventually the most boring thing you can do. At first it's really fun, but eventually every run's the same. And as much fun as it is, I'd rather just start with a D6 or something like that every now and then and just have it be random all the other times. It's just a little bit more fun than I think most other characters. Mostly also because I'm not good enough to play with characters like the Lost and stuff consecutively. That's just me being bad at video games, really. Yeah, I'm not taking that. Where we're doing this. This devil deal sucked. I want a better one. I want to see if we can find something amazing here. We could get an angel room on basement 2. That's exciting. Maybe I'll get something like the dead dove. And then I'll have flight. And that's what that item does. Actually, isn't it? I think that also gives you spectral tears. That would make it too exciting, I think. Huh. Was kind of hoping I'd hit the enemy there, but fair enough. The rock is, you know, that's an acceptable substitute. Please go away, large creature. You deal too much damage to me. There you go. So far, I'm not overly concerned about this run yet. Especially with stuff like this. Midas's touch. Soy milk. I mean, it's always fun, but not this time, unfortunately. Tears? Oh, this gives you spectral tears. Really? Do I want that much? Eh, why not? Let's go nuts. This is at least makes your tears go real big. And that's always fun. Plus, yeah, I didn't know that was spectral tears either. That's actually quite useful with this. At least specifically in this room. Other times it probably won't be, but... You know, there it was good. That's nice. Also here, actually, yeah, this is really nice to have. Just real big tears. Doesn't really do extra damage, but it's there. I guess it deals extra damage due to the fact that I can deal damage sometimes, and other times I cannot. So, you know, it's all good. Give me that. That's what I thought. Oh, yeah. Give me another Steam sale. Oh. I was ready for just 2 Steam sales, all the items for free, reroll everything. It was gonna be great. I had my full hopes set on it, but it can still happen. I could find greed somewhere on the caves and then get the reroll item somewhere along the line. Possibly not on the caves, but somewhere. And then just have a really fun time. I would need a little bit more money though, although I already have 1 Steam sale, so I could buy the reroll item for a solid 7 coins, I suppose, and this will probably give me something, right? Alright, yeah, 25 coins, why not? Just give me that. So that's an extra 7 coins. If I spend this, I get 3 coins back. So all in all, that's pretty good. I'm also buying this heart. It's, I could go for another cube of meat. It's not terrible. And let's wait until we reach our devil deal, though, because I can just keep this. I could go the coupon again, but we've done that. We've done that. Candle's good, but not fun. Not fun enough. Give me that. You never know. Probably not gonna run out of keys, right? Unlikely. I ran out of bombs somehow. By just throwing bombs at everything, I've run out of bombs. It's a mysterious situation. I guess I'll take the flashlight. Flashlight's alright. Makes everything a little brighter. Makes it easier to see. That's always a good enough reason for me to take something. Plus, it just really brightens up your day. Anyway, let's go get that tinted rock right here. There's no real reason not to blow that up immediately. Guess we managed to kill some flies with that bomb. What a great day we're having. More money to go with the lack of need for money. That's just lovely. We're gonna be so rich by the end of this run. I personally cannot wait. Let's go back to that one room we missed eventually. Let's just kill the boss real quick. Because I think the odds of us getting more Devil Deal chance, they exist, but they're low enough that I can't be bothered. So there you go. That's my full reasoning as to why I didn't go all the way back immediately. And you know what? Maybe I'll even skip that room because it's kind of far away. Alright, so that's range, shot speed, and tier height. This is a luck up and spawns 2 keys. This is quite the choice I have to make here, but... I guess range up is probably fine, right? I just don't like getting keys. That's stupid. Don't really want to be Lazarus. I'll take this. And just bloop, 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 bloop. Get myself a full meat boy there. You know, I'm just... I didn't know you get a damage up every time you use that item, but I'll take it, I guess. Alright, meat boy, go nuts. Go crazy. This is actually quite a small room, I'm realizing. I guess I could have realized that before, but I just didn't really think about it until now. With my current movement speed, it's just a little bit awkward. Don't like it that much. But we're doing it. We're taking the extra damage, so we have some more money on the next floor. Look at that. Look at me, boy, doing his thing. What a wonderful buddy he is. Great times. Was there another soul heart in that shop that I didn't get yet? Because... no real reason not to get it now. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I also definitely knew this was a pretty fly pill from the get-go, and that's why I bought it just now. Also, I don't know when I decided to go back to the room all the way to the left, but here we are now. We're doing it. I could try one of those pills to see if I can get a speed up, because my speed's nasty, but at the same time, I kind of enjoy this brisk walk that we have going on, so, you know, it's fine. It's all good. Let's just keep going. So I hope everyone's doing alright. Just having fun playing Isaac, watching Isaac, spending another 17 minutes in the basement, because that's how my life is lately. For various reasons, I suppose. This time a little bit of a different reason than the last run, where I spent, I think, a solid 30 minutes in the basement, but that was for making the rest of the run real fast. This time it's just, I want to get anything. And, oh whoops, there went my D100. You know, just regular things. Things that can happen to anybody. Let's see if we can get a cool shop. Yeah, Spectral Tears is actually doing a lot of work for me right now. I don't know if I could have re-rolled that into something a bit better, but I mean, this is fine. Plus our tears look cool. Sometimes you just need a build that looks cool, and our previous build was very strong, but it didn't look cool, it just looked irritating. So, if I can get something that actually looks a lot of fun, then that's already pretty good, right? I can see forever. And this thing. I mean, fine. It always feels like a speed down, this thing. And I'm pretty sure it isn't. Like, it probably would have said in the item description if this was a speed down or not. But it definitely just feels slower every time I use it, and it's just... Maybe it's just because it's a ball and chain. That's more than enough of an explanation for me to think it is a speed down, but... it just feels like the way it moves as well. Like, it moves like a ball and chain, you know? It's... bleh. It just feels a little bit nasty to have on you at all times. I'd rather not. Cursed Eye. We've already had enough fun with that the last run. And with that I mean ignored it completely because the effect never happened. So, let's not do that again. It was a bit too much. Also, it It's just bad. It's just more often than not just a really bad item. I don't like it at all. Plus our sack of pennies is giving us a whole bunch more money. Carefully pick up the money and leave. 32 coins with a Steam sale. We're gonna buy so many things, hopefully. Or maybe nothing, because the shop won't be re-rollable. Or maybe everything. Because we'll have infinite money, maybe. But let's see the rest of the floor first and see if we can increase that chance of that devil deal door opening. Because that would just be nice. Wouldn't that be nice? Give me that super secret. Alright then, bye then. That's fine, I guess. Also, I can see forever. So it definitely would have opened the moment I entered the room. Also a good enough reason for me to actually explore the rest of this floor until I find that. Because that can contain cool stuff. I'll get that key in a minute. Also, I guess our super secret room's over here. Definitely would not have looked in this place for it, but there you go. The game was nice. It decided to open up for me this day, and that's lovely. Get out of there. A singular item. Alright. And, I mean, ladder is fun. It's free. I mean, I guess I'll re-roll this a couple times. It kind of sucks that it's one thing and it's not even always an item. This is the worst shop I've seen ever. I didn't know this was an option. You know what? That's fine. No, I've gone too far. Need this. There you go. There's the placebo again. I guess I could just get this. But, the placebo, it has its moments. Let's just get it, actually. You know what? I'm probably not going to use that thing anymore. I have one meat boy. I could just try to get a whole swarm, but I already have the body. So I feel like it's unlikely that we're going to get that many more red hearts at this point. At the same time, we're in Caves 1. Whatever. Don't worry about it. I don't need a swarm of meat boys. One is already doing his best. That's good enough for me. Let's see if we can get some cool pills from this mirror, though. That the placebo is worth. Gulp's pretty good. Bad gas. The worst pill. Alright, let's just become real tiny. For now, that's the goal. We're just gonna become very small. Which is usually a bit more of a hindrance than you'd expect. Like, I very frequently just get confused by hitbox the moment I become very small. But let's see what happens. If there's one that's one makes you large, I think I would actually prefer that, because that can get real stupid. Plus you get all stompy after a while, so that's always fun. But for now, this is the one we have, so that's what we're going to do. And with this, we're moving on to the boss. Show yourself, goody! Another great boss fight incoming. Look at this. Shooting up, eventually gonna move slightly. There you go, look at that slight movement. Just infinite action here. Every now and then throwing my own Gertie through him, having him bounce. Craziness. Just absolute madness. One soul heart? Or just a much better item. It's a difficult one. The tear rate's actually not too bad. But this also makes me smaller, and that's fun. But I'm already gonna become small, so I don't really need another item for that. That's full mapping, and this is garbage. Which one should I take? Also, the ball and chain just did that. I also didn't really take that one into consideration, but here we are now. I guess that counts as a rock. Fair enough. Let's just leave. We have a key. We can go to Mega Satan. Let's become a little smaller. I was feeling a little large. So yeah, full mapping. That's always nice. That's gonna speed things up a little bit, I'd say. Doing this room, definitely not speeding up anything, so that's always fun. But sometimes you gotta fight. I'm dealing like no damage. Even with the damage up. It still feels like my damage could just be a little bit better, and I'm hoping that at some point it's gonna go buck wild, but we're just not quite there yet. It's unlikely that we're gonna reach Hush, seeing as we're in Caves 2 and 23 minutes in. But you never know, you never know. This is an unidentified pill, and this is Luck Down. 48-hour energy. Well then. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Now we're a tiny boy. Now we're ready to fight anything that's... Oh, we're even sounding small. And yeah, I'm already a little lost on where I am most of the time, so you know this is gonna be a good one. Telepills. Don't want to go here yet. I think there's something else on this floor, right? Plus, I kind of want my pill back. I'm not small enough. I can still see myself, so this is a little bit too easy at this point. Also that library, I suppose. Mostly the library. I want to visit that one because I want my bookworm transformation. Oh god, I'm destroying all the mushrooms. That's actually a little inconvenient. Because those can just explode into gas and deal damage to me, and that's something I'd like to avoid. Although it might be out of range the moment that thing blows up, so maybe it's not too bad. I'll take that. I'll take this. I'll blow you up. I'm gonna use the Bible to get back into my curse room. So I take a little bit less damage. Look at those wings. They're beautiful. 48-hour energy. That's always fun. I could have kept that until I was out again, I suppose, but it's too late for that now. Alright, so give me back that. I have the triple question mark thing still active. Good. Alright, let's see if we can find that room again. Because I don't know where it went. I think it went back there again. Because it's on the map now. Alright, there we go. We figured it out. Very good, very good, very good. Teleport to run a room, and... infested. Let's just keep going. We could just pretend we're Meat Boy at this point, I suppose, as well. Like, just following around a strange bug. That seems like a fun roleplay exercise, I would say. Y'all get on that. I'll come back to you in 10 minutes. Each time Arthur kills an enemy, temporary damage up for the room. Yup. That's pretty good. Here we are now. Didn't even see the weird, like, Curse of the Maze effect happening. It was just, suddenly I was here. And I'll take it, but it's just a little bit disorienting, I would say. I kind of want to destroy the mushrooms, now that I'm curious to see if I would be out of range for it. But at the same time, I'd like to preserve my health, because I know I'm going to take a lot of damage soon. And this trinket's actually quite welcoming at this point. Being able to have a little bit more tier 8. Quite nice, quite nice. Look at us being all red. Can you see me underneath the chains? Practically invisible, but you know what? At least you can still kind of see my transformation into a grotesque creature. And that's lovely. Now I hope our shop's gonna have something cool. Or perhaps a greed with like the thingy thing. The one that gives me the free. Or maybe greed's inside this random person. It happens. It at least gave me a damage up, so that I guess counts as killing someone for the damage up with the item I have, so that's something. It's a shame it's only for that room, but it would have been pretty ridiculous if it was for the whole floor, I suppose, with the amounts you're getting. But lower amounts for the whole floor, I would not have minded. Could see if there's like a fun card in there, I suppose. Maybe we can get like a chaos card. 2 diamonds. That's pretty fun. Can't really complain about that one. That's just double the money right there. No worries. Onwards we go. But I would not have minded the reroll thing for our shop there. That would have been quite useful. Can you open a secret room with the ball and chain? I actually have no idea. Like, you'd have to move it kind of weird, I suppose, but I'm curious. I'm gonna try it in a second, because the super secret room's right there. If it can destroy rocks and things, then maybe if I just wiggle it like this, like into the wall, it doesn't seem to have a very strong effect, though. Yeah, alright. It's been good. Maybe it's possible. Maybe I'm just very bad at it, and honestly, I accept that. I accept that life. Can we get like a cool trinket maybe? I don't want to waste too much money on this. I mean, that's a cool trinket, but I don't feel like it. Alright, let's become a little smaller. We're getting a little bit too big there. Don't exactly need that, I guess, since we've pretty much done the whole floor already. But, you know, it's nice that it exists. Also, this is a fun boss for getting slightly larger tiers, thanks to our damage up per enemy kill. So that's neat. And I could get more health, or I could get 3 random hearts and a tears up, and I'd rather have that. I'm having difficulty even touching the pedestal. Because I'm so small. But I should probably just look at the chain, I guess, because the chain will always be where I am. And that's probably a better indicator of where I am than anything else, but it just feels a little odd. It's not something I'm used to looking at. So it's all just a bit strange. Let's see if we can get something cool from that mini-boss. It seems like the kind of mini-boss that would have some cool things. Cool tapes, cool items, cool everything. I cannot wait to see what's in store. It's gluttony. Maybe a heart? Red heart? Up. Just a regular heart. Would be cool. That's 1.5 heart. That's more hearts than I asked for, but I'm still a little bit disappointed. Still a little bit disappointed. I've just become smaller with grief. Just become a tiny person through sheer sadness. Give me cool things. Yeah, alright. We might get another devil deal. It might not be a terrible idea. We're gonna find out somewhat soon. At least, yeah, rooms like this are going very fast with the damage up per enemy kill. Plus our tiers are enormous now. That's so cool. Isn't that neat? Can you still see me? Because I can't. I see myself under the chain every now and then, but that's about it. I wonder how that shows up on video, actually, because this is a very small Isaac. Come on, there you go. You too. That's a good little buddy right there. I could grab that key. Don't really feel like it. I have 8 keys. I'm gonna be fine. So there's nothing downwards. I'm actually just gonna skip over this a bit. I'm already killed a shopkeeper, so the extra devil deal chance has already happened. Become a little smaller. And yeah, I'm just gonna try and finish this run, I guess. Just go through the motions, get my items, and move on. Might as well make full use of this mapping situation that I got going on. That's definitely an item. But it is not a fun item. And I don't feel like it. Like, it's not terrible, it's just not fun. I mean, I guess with Meat Boy, it's not even that bad either. Is that even... I guess once I've already entered the item room, there's a small... Like, there's no chance it's actually gonna give me 2 items anyway, because the game feels nice, right? Like, that's not how that works, yeah. A mistake has been made in the order of which I did things there, but... What are you gonna do? I can just grab this. Remember the ladder? That's definitely an item that exists. Remember buying it? I always forget. Every single run consecutively, I forget that that is an item that I have purchased. Even though it was in a strange shop that we bought it from. Just instant forget. It's just gone from the mind. I don't know why. Because it's not a bad item, it's just that flight exists in this game and it's always just a little bit cooler. Alright. We've become a little smaller, maybe. I don't know if there's a limit to how small you can get, but I feel like after a while the difference is quite negligible. Yep, that's how you say that word. I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna go and accept that that's the new pronunciation of the word. Because suddenly I'm reaching that... the Joey moment from Friends. It's for some reason the only one I can think of where... he just mispronounces one word entirely, and now I'm going crazy to remember what word it was. That's another angel room. I'm not taking either of these, I think. I'm taking this one, though. That's fun. Holy Brimstone. That's a terrible description. It's something like that, I suppose. Boop. Room back. I mean, I already got weird followers. Might as well take a little gish at this point. Just having all the way in the back there and occasionally shoot a thing. Maybe it'll do a point of damage. That's the curse I was waiting for. Ruin my day, why don't you? But yeah, this item's pretty good. This works. This makes my tiers kind of crazy. It also makes them look like the previous build, because these were the only tiers that were visible. Let's become a little smaller. Yeah. But all in all, we're still just sort of going through the motions. If we could get a devil deal, that would actually just be lovely. Because that's the main thing I'm missing from this build. Ooh, full mapping, that's nice. If you could be a Degas ruin, and just remove this nonsense mapping from my life, that would be just peachy. There we go. Using the ladder. Really just remembering it exists. What a day. Truly a #1 day for the ladder right there. #1 day for ladder fans all across the world. Everyone's going wild. Give me a Degas run, please. Just give me sight. I want to see. Make me small. Do at least that for me. I want to see my item room. I want to see my shop. I want to see greed give me the one thing that I've wanted this whole time and is obviously waiting until the very end, where it no longer has any impact on me. Unless I can get that trinket that allows shops to appear in the womb, but I'm gonna say the odds of that are quite small. There we go. Paralysis. That's a good pill to use with my placebo, I think. What's in here? A single gray chest? Definitely worthwhile. You may ask, why? Why are you doing this? Why are you fighting this for one gray chest? And I'll be honest, I just didn't think it through. I just went in there and I wanted it. But also our damages. It's pretty okay. It's pretty okay. Also, the combination of creep with these tiers, it's really making quite the green mess in here, isn't it? It's quite nice. It's gonna be a skeleton hand. Yeah. That's okay though. Another Ansus. Very not useful. Not what I'm looking for. Give me the thing I want, which is Degas, the remover of curses. I could get those bombs, don't feel like it. No real desire, not gonna lie. The desire has been purged from my body too. Get this. Even smaller, maybe. I think I'm more or less invisible. I'm still there, I'm still there, I'm still there. It's fine. I can still see myself quite clearly. Don't mind that enemy there. Oh, that's Guppy's collar. I'll take that in a sec. Not even agreed. Yeah, I mean, no. Just, no, not really. But at least we got Guppy's collar, I guess. That's a devil deal item, and that counts. We have no more use for our 70 coins, unless we get a damage equals power. Which we could technically still get from the item room here, I suppose. A black candle. That's incredible. Didn't expect to get that from a curse room, but I'll take it. That's exactly what I wanted. An Awaz rune. I could just put that over here to see. That being an entrance to the womb, it could have technically been a trap door, and that would have been more exciting. And where is our item room? We already visited that. Never mind. Oh yeah, it was a terrible one. I'll do it. Give me that. I guess I could have just made infinite batteries here, but... well, one I forgot. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think of that. But also, I don't know if it would have really done anything at this point. But... maybe if I find a cool active item on the chest, I could go wild. If I find, like, D20 or something. Or... something. What am I looking for? Yeah, D20 would work, wouldn't it? What am I looking for? I'm looking for a Yara rune for infinite batteries, I suppose, but...
Pretty flat.
I'm too stuck in my own mind at this point. Let's just move on. Up. Give me all those non-keys for me anymore. Wheel of Fortune machine. Put that next to this boy. Destroy. There we go. Bup, 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 bup. What is the description of this pill? Let me just check, because it's like your hitbox gets smaller. You get smaller. Yeah, fair enough. Because I saw it every time, and not once was I really that desiring to read it. And that's on me. That one's on me entirely. Let's just leave. It's about time we get a little smaller and fight Mom. Get ourselves a cool Polaroid, I guess. I could go either way, really. I could go down to Satan. That could be neat. Would be something different. Don't go there very frequently. Definitely not with a build that's not absurd, so, you know. It'd be a little different. There we go. I think you just love this particular super secret room. The one we've seen 100 times, but it's nicer than most super secret rooms, so I can't really complain that much. But somehow, here I am complaining about it. What is happening? It's the best one. It's much better than single poop in the middle of the room, so really I should be pleased. Yeah, our damage is pretty good, especially with that meat cube over there. It does deal some damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this. No devil deal, no tinted rock, no fun. We move. We have a black handle and full mapping. We should just really just go. Just leave this run ASAP. And remember to go down and not up. Hey, it's the Dagas rune I was asking for earlier. And there's Greed. Didn't even give me the Steam sale, just as like an act of... Here you go, buddy. Thank you very much. It's gonna save me one bomb. I wouldn't mind having a little bit more keys, but if we're going to Satan anyway, it doesn't really matter that much. Hypothetically. It could matter, I suppose, if we get a Guppy's tail or something along those lines, but eh. We'll be good. I don't feel like it. If we had a gulp pill, which I guess we could quickly check the start of this floor to see if we can get ourselves a gulp pill. Because then I can get a couple more trinkets. And that could be neat. But also, I could then use the machine twice. It explodes into a crystal ball and then completely ruins my day. Like, both of those things could happen. But also, we didn't even get the gulp pill. So, I'm just gonna go to the left. Ignore the machine entirely. I'm done with that nonsense. It's just something I don't need in my life right now. Yep. Look at our hitbox and our many orbitals. Yeah, that's a rune. I mean, I could use it once. This is still... Yeah, this is the first one. I don't need to pick that up especially. Tervatone. Not the most difficult one with all this stuff we got going on. Ooh, yes please. That's a damage up right there. That's... This is good, but this is also good. And this is part of the Seraphim transformation, which I want to say I have 2 items for that transformation now, but I'm not sure if that's accurate. So there you go. Also, I picked up everything, didn't need to reroll anything. I'm just gonna keep the one makes you smaller. Check out our arcade. Get our coin back. Leave instantly. Get hit once. Maybe find half a heart. Turn it into a good time to use the negative every now and then. Like, that's something we don't do every day. Could be neat. Teleport or infested. Go away. Alright. Is there a tinted rock? No. Onwards. Next room. Is there a tinted rock? We could just have that be the commentary for the rest of this video. It would make it a lot easier. Every time there's a rock, just ask ourselves the same question repeatedly. That way, you'll know what's coming the whole time, so you won't have to be like sitting on the edge of your seat. Which I'm assuming everyone's doing right now. And for me, it'll just be a little bit easier commentary-wise. Because I'll have to think even less. I can just actually turn off my brain and just play a soundboard. That would be the dream. If I could just make videos using a soundboard, it would really just make everything a lot easier. But I just have to find the right words to put in the soundboard. Really, that's the only thing stopping me. Huh. Never really considered it up to this point. Maybe I should think about this. Destroy everyone, please. Give me that slightly larger percent chance to get the thing I want. You know, let's go to the super secret room real quick. Because why not? Who knows what kind of secrets it holds? Especially without the need for a bomb to open it. Like, that's just very exciting. Get in there. Another beggar. You can go. If one of you could just give me half a heart. No, it's just soul hearts all around, even from that machine. That's unlikely. But I guess maybe with the cool hat that we picked up, it was a little bit more likely. Maybe. Either way, I wouldn't mind seeing half a heart somewhere on this plane of existence. Can we go here with the ladder? No. What pills are these? Infested and locked down. Not that exciting. Give me that. That's mine. No, I don't want that. Yeah, once again, things are becoming a little harder to dodge because I cannot see myself. And whose fault is that? It's the game's fault because it gave me such cool choices. Really, I barely had a choice in this matter. I wonder if I can even get hit by this boss at this point because there's just so much. Alright, let's take that real quick. Bring it here. That might actually give me the Seraphim transformation, but it's just terrible. Oh, that's even worse though. Oof. Nah, I'm not even taking that. It's just not even worth it. Let us go down to Mephisto's cafe, as they say. And eventually, that's the biggest floor it could just about be. That's nice, that's lovely, very, very good. Yes, it's lovely. I love walking. And that's what we're gonna do. Don't see a tinted rock there. We are killing Mega Super Ultra Greed. No Steam Cell. Although I don't think you can even drop it, so that's, I guess, fine then. But I'm still a little bit disappointed. And away we go. It's just a pretty solid build. It's not amazing. It's not terrible. Could it have been exciting if I didn't re-roll my D100? Yes. But here we are now, with an average run instead. And isn't that equally exciting when you really think about it? Exactly. Yes, it is. You are completely accurate. Why is there a Hagalaz pill? Rune even, not pill. I could randomly shoot piercing tears, but I suppose I already do that pretty non-randomly. With every tear that I shoot. So perhaps we will leave that particular trinket alone. This time. Now I could use the sacrifice room and use up all my hearts so I don't have to fight Satan. And the only downside with that idea is everything about it. So all in all, it's a difficult one, I would say. Plus, we could get a cool angel room item if we sacrifice our hearts a bunch. Plus, we have like a 50% chance of getting a lot of our hearts back. So actually, is it even a bad idea? Yes. Yes, it is. Because that's not the kind of chances you want to be dealing with. But, you know, if we had a perk spill, I would have definitely gone for it, though. Like, 100%. Because, I mean, at least there's an angel room item at that point, right? Like, you might as well. If you could give me half a heart, I'm just going to give you things. Really, every reward you give me is pointless, except maybe the bottle of pill. Yeah, there you go. That's about right. But I got a slightly higher angel room percent chance for that, so that's exciting. Let's just go on. Get rid of the nasties. Destroy them all. Easy. Stand directly under him, hoping he does a different attack. Yeah, like that. Just keep doing that. Man, I'm so small. I can stand very safely in a lot of places right now. It's actually quite nice. Why was that dealing so much damage? Was that the creep doing all that? Because I can't imagine that was my tears doing all of that. That was insane. Also, we turned very big briefly there as we jumped inside that chest. Looked quite odd. There you go. So that's the entrance to Mega Satan. This is Bob's Curse progression. A cool paralysis pill. And 2 soul hearts. So telepills is exciting. Kind of. It might have actually sped it up. It might have slowed it down. Who knows? I'm just gonna go. I require myself to be just slightly smaller. Assuming I haven't already hit the cap, and I almost certainly have. I'm like a singular pixel in size, so I'm gonna say it's unlikely that we are going to become smaller than we currently are, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta try. Sometimes you gotta believe in yourself. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Give me that big old bomb. Not those big old bombs, so I don't like those. I might as well just keep the soul heart next to the Mega Satan room, I suppose, because there's really no harm in that. I'll take that on the way back, I think. Thank you. It probably wouldn't hurt to actually just go through this whole floor, thinking about it. Because maybe we'll get another one of those shovels where you get the items out of it, and that'll be sweet. That'll just be lovely. But first, let's destroy every single enemy inside this place. Kill the lamb. And just make heck a little bit better, you know? HE double hockey sticks is gonna have no chance against this build right here. Yeah, I'm barely even moving. None of the tears are hitting me right now. I was just figured like maybe let's just try, and yeah, it's this is I'm very small. I am excessively tiny, and I enjoy it. Come on, meat boy, get him. Destroy him. Do that work. Maybe we can get ourselves a cool leaf, and then let meat boy just kill everything. But that would be more fun with a horde of meat boys rather than the small amount that I have elected to go with this day. Oh, yeah, just ran into that. That is the only downside of being small. You can't avoid brimstone by walking through it. So really, is this even a good build? It's hard to say. Let me just point at this guy with a flashlight so he slows down a lot. Would you like to do a victory lap? Never. Literally not once in my life. Only did it once because I had to unlock something with it. Because I think if you do like 5 in a row or something, you... For one, the victory laps becomes harder, which is kind of a neat system. But also, you unlock something with it. Because I think you just like lose items after a while. You do like the 2nd or 3rd victory lap, and then more and more as you go. And they become a little bit more weird each time. And then you become the lost, I think, at some point. Like, it gets wacky. You gotta be at least a little careful. Let's do the rest of this floor first. Let's see if we can dig up some cool stuff. Our damage is really, like, it's not insane. It's just kind of there, you know? Curse of the Maze effect for the current floor. You're actually telling me this now. I didn't know you could actually tell me that. I thought it would just always say triple question mark instead. Is there a possibility that you can get multiple triple question mark pills and that it sometimes tells you and sometimes it doesn't? Because I feel like there has been a moment where it just didn't tell me. But I don't know. Maybe I just didn't look at it properly. There you go, Meat Boy. Just sometimes when Meat Boy decides to attack, he's just going at it real good. I'm very proud of Meat Boy when he does that. There's definitely enemies. Yeah, they're all over the place. They're actually dropping little droplets of blood. I didn't notice that. But it's helping out a lot. Making them a lot more visible. Spooky. Brimstone flies away. Spooky. Weird goat creatures. The brimstone flies are probably among the more worrisome lot. So here's some stuff you can dig up with a shovel, but I'd rather just find that one room again that also had the shovel in it for a singular key. But I'm guessing that one's just quite rare and not a 100% chance of happening. Nah, that's not fun. I enjoy my tears right now, thank you very much. This is doing just fine. I don't need a knife every run, I guess. I mean, it helps, but I don't need it. Could I have avoided that attack? No. There was no way. It was too fast. Look at that. Bob's curse, Mr. Mega. Oh boy. Oh jeez. I made a mistake. Ooh boy. Oh god. Yeah, you're going all over the place, huh? Those are two bad buttons. I didn't even see the first button. And then I pressed both of them by accident. Fortunately, I am quite small. And therefore, quite safe. There's another bomb in there. I'm choosing to ignore it. Ah. And then there's enemies like this, where you just hold right for a while and everything just dies. That is the half art that I wanted a year ago. If there's another temperance machine on this floor, then I could at least get the negative to activate. That would be fun. But I don't think there is. I think we visited every room. It was. Alright. Let us go to Mega Satan. Become a little smaller. Just in case. And if we can go to the void, I can become even smaller still. But if not, that's okay too. So I should probably destroy the hands actually, because then I'll deal more damage. Right? I assume the hand counts as a kill? No, it didn't. Wow. That's silly. Why would the hand not count as an extra damage kill? Okay, yeah, that was unfortunate. Because the scythes do. The death scythe right there actually made my damage go up. Whatever. I'm not bothered. I'm not mad. I'm just a little bit unhappy about it. Disappointed, one could call it. But I'm choosing a little mad. But then there's this boss, and he's just gonna max out my damage, I think. Yeah. Not getting any more damage up from this point, but that's fine. My damage is adequate. With all the extra damage we've gotten now, we should be able to win, maybe. Yeah, tears don't seem to be that much of a problem anymore, at least. So at least we got that going for us. It's gonna make the second phase of Mega Satan just a little bit easier by being slightly small. I don't know why the green creep sometimes just blinks all over the place either, but that's just how life is sometimes, I guess. Sometimes creep gotta creep. And I've learned to live with it. Die, though. There you go. Now let's end this. Do you think we're gonna get a void? We've gotten a lot of void portals lately, so I wouldn't be shocked, but I don't think I'd be happy with it. Also, I hope you can hear my washing machine, like with its classic centrifugal force going crazy. Slowing down his flames by pointing a light bulb at him. Easily. Easily the hardest battle in the game. I had to point at him for a minute. There you go. That's the end of that run. Alright then. So that was definitely a run of the Binding of Isaac, and I hope you all enjoyed it, because I have really nothing else to say about it. It was just a run, and we made it to the end. And I hope to see y'all next time. Bye-bye.